Today I'm going to talk about what's the most effective way to see a woman's personality. Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about the most effective way for a man to read a woman's true personality. Now, why am I making this video? It's because men lose sight of a woman's personality through his desirement. What do I mean? What I mean is a beautiful booty with an ugly face can throw him off his game. A girl with a nice rack of breasts and a ugly body can throw him off his game. A pretty woman without a body can throw him off his game. Pretty much a lot of guys who are not in control of their desirement will be thrown off of their game just by being in sight seen of a woman. It takes time for a man to develop how to stop his desires. All right, the moment you're able to stop your desires is the moment you gain control over your life. You're able to be on your purpose, and women become fairly easy to you. So today I'm going to be breaking down what exactly do you need to do in order to see a woman's true personality. And when you start doing some of these things, or on the outside looking into a situation, it will help you to read women better. All right, let's get to it. First, put her under pressure or watch her under pressure. Whenever a woman is under pressure, you'll be able to see who she really is. The narcissist woman, whenever she gets put under pressure, you'll start to see her fumble. You'll start to see an angry side of her. She'll become very possessive of the things that she do. Typically, narcissist women are the women that think that they have it all figured out whenever there is no pressure. Because whenever there is no pressure, she's been able to manipulate the system, manipulate the game to get to where she has to get to. But once the pressure's on, it causes her to have to rethink and actually think logically. Typically, narcissist women fold under pressure and become the most, how can I say, sore loser to life. They will still never admit that they're wrong, even though they will look in defeat. When it comes to a submissive woman, the moment she's under pressure is the moment she would try to seek help immediately, and the moment she realizes that she needs a man. Next, ask them for help and see if they show up. All right, what do I mean by that? Ask a woman to help you come and do something and see if she comes up with an excuse not to do it. See, a lot of you guys out there, you have females that are your friends, and you have females that you're actually talking to that could be a potential girlfriend. But what you don't realize is that you're actually the backup plan. There is another guy that she's trying to throw herself at before she magically comes running to you. And that's what a lot of you beta males don't get. Y'all start putting in a lot of work, and then one day that girl just starts acting like she likes you. And the reason why she does that is because she's been rejected by the alpha male, and you're the rebound that she's going to hurry up and rush into the relationship with. So what you have to do is you have to ask her for help to do something and see if she will come and help you immediately, or will she hold out? All right? Will she come up with an excuse why she can't do it? Will she say yes, and then she'll turn around and say no? 9 times out of 10, a woman's gonna say yes and turn around and say no, especially if she's not already into you. So ask her for help. Next, and this is another one, guys, lend her some money and see if she pays it back. All right? Let's do that. Lend her some money and actually see if she pays it back. In a lot of cases, not too many women are gonna ask a guy for money nowadays, but if she was to ask you for money and you go ahead and give her the money, see if she lends it back, or after you lend the money, she magically keeps having money problems over and over and over again, and the money that she's getting back has to go towards something else. So You can definitely learn a woman's traits by the things that you buy for her, that she wants you to buy, and by the amount of money that you lend to her that she never gives back. Next, and a lot of you guys are going through this too, with the type of women that you're dating, how does she act whenever she gets drunk? And trust me, that's a normal thing for women nowadays, is to get drunk and to get high, whether if it's off of wine or whether it's off of alcohol. Women spend a lot of time nowadays intoxicated. So when she gets intoxicated, do you see the submissive side of her? Do she starts to act like she loves you? Do she starts to act like she likes you? Or is you seeing the side of her that just brings out the devil? See, what you guys have to understand is, the more a person is pretending to be somebody else on surface, when they drink, all of that anger and all of that stuff that they have inside is going to come out. When they drink, it just brings out their true nature. So start paying attention to how she is when she's drunk. Is she's ladylike, or is she sloppy? Is she drunk white girl, or is she just, or she's the classy girl that can hold her liquor? Because if she can't hold her liquor, she can't hold her intoxication. Trust me, she's holding in a lot of demons inside, and that's to avoid. But if she can get drunk and you can maintain your alpha frame, you may be able to get a good blowjob for the night. Next, who is her idol? That's a big one. Who is the woman that she looks up to? Who did she claim her hero whenever she was a little girl? Who did she want to be like? That's going to be a big one. You always want to know who is a woman trying to emulate. Why? Because women fall for the agendas faster than men. All the agendas that come out are always geared towards women, because women are the weaker vessels. You group them together, it's easier to control them. So what you want to do is, you want to see who she idolizes. If you look at like a lot of single older women, they idolize like the LGBT community. They idolize women who don't have a man. They idolize rich women. So if she's idolizing women who don't have a man and who are just successful, like I know women who idolize Oprah, they're single. All the women who idolize Oprah is single, but all the women who maybe idolize like Claire Huxtable is married. So you have to understand, the person that she idolized is the person that she's trying to be. It's the person she's trying to develop their mindset. All I can say is, if she likes Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, that's just sex, bro. Leave that alone. Next, how she treats animals and kids. All right, watch how she treats animals and watch how she treats kids. In a lot of cases, especially nowadays, you have a lot of women that actually treat their pets better than they treat their own kids. And you know why? Because most kids are just for entrapments. The first child is the guy that she actually loved. That's the guy she want to be with. The second and third kid is always the guy she tried to keep around to help take care of the other kids. The personality never matched. So understand that. Look at how she treats kids and look at how she treats pets. If she treats both of them bad, trust me, get away from that. Anything, when it comes to stuff like that, those are big deals whenever it comes to a woman. Exactly the kids, exactly the pets, exactly the house. If our house is nasty and all the kids are running around the house, but you desperate for sex, you still want to beat it up because you know you can get it, guess what? You got a problem. You get her knocked up and you go through some BS, you brought that on to yourself. So look at it exactly how she treats animals and kids. Next, last but not least, how she talks about other race and sex of people. All right, that's a big one that you want to look at. If she's biased to a certain way of thinking, like if she a black chick that thinks like all white people are bad, or she a white person that thinks like all other people are bad, look at her bias. Look at how she treats. Do she make fun of lesbians? Do she make fun of gays? Is she more acceptable to things? Look at her personality as to how she treats other genders and other sex of people. All right, and this is going to be a big deal, because the more biased she is, the more headaches you're going to have, the more debates you're going to be in, the more of the natural chemistry between you and her is going to be knocked off. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. You can better understand women just a little tad bit better, but you may have to go watch a couple more videos. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.